Yo, what is good, boys, and welcome back to another Moshi Gaming video. Today, boys, we're going over the top 10 users you can use on your squad in Madden 24. Let's hop right on over to number 10. Alright, so also, boys, the way we're doing this today is we're going over 10 in total, but I'm going to use 5 from actual linebackers and 5 from safety. That way we get a good mix of both type of users. For me personally, I like using middle linebacker, but safeties might actually be better, and you guys will see from my list, but I just like the way the linebackers feel on the field for me personally. But with that said, though, let's go hop on to number 10, and I promise you, boys, it's a really good card. At number 10, I have the Combine Bo Jackson. When this card came out, boys, he was the best user in the game, and then a few weeks passed, and he is still a top 10 user in the game. He's going for right around 600k, which is a little pricey, but he is actually worth the coins. Let's go down to his stats, though. At 98 speed, 97 excel, very fast. Easily can get boosted at 99 speed, 99 excel. Tackling wise, 89 tackling. Look at these coverages, though. 97 man, 97 zone. You can just put this guy in a man up on the running back. You don't have to use him, but I would use him if you have Bo Jackson, but you don't have to because of his coverage stats being so unbelievably good. What makes these combine cards so disgusting is the abilities. Obviously, he's going to get the free lurk artist. That's why he's on this list. But the X factor he gets are just nuts. He gets the light it up, dual threat, or avalanche. I personally use avalanche, but dual threat is not bad at all. Bo Jackson is a very good user, and the fact that it's almost the end of March and we have cards like Bo Jackson is kind of exciting and like scary for the future of Madden. But with that all said, let's slide on over to number 9. Alright, so number 9, I actually have a really old card, but still very good. It's Cam Chancellor. If you guys have actually used this Cam, then you know what I'm talking about when I say this card is just absolutely disgusting. I mean, his stats are very good, but you're not using this Cam Chancellor for his stats. 96 speed, though, 90 man, 97 zone. This is a pure user card, and that's because of the abilities. We all know about the lighted up tokens from the Super Bowl promo, and Cam Chancellor gets 2 of them. You can pick between Dual Threat and Enforcer Supreme and Avalanche, actually. So you have 3 just absolutely broken abilities to put on your user. If you haven't used Cam Chancellor before, I might recommend you go pick him up. Just give him a try. Card is just so freaking good. He might not get free lurk artist, but that doesn't matter because of the X factor he's getting. He's sitting at around 644,000 coins, so a little pricey. He also is a redux, though, so his price should go down. Cam Chancellor, though, is the 9th best user in my opinion. Coming in at number 8, though, I have Isaiah Simmons. I will say, though, before I talk about Isaiah Simmons, Bo Jackson and Cam Chancellor and Isaiah Simmons are all very interchangeable. You might prefer Cam, I might prefer Isaiah Simmons, someone else might prefer Bo. I think they're all very similar in what they bring to the field for your team. But looking down, one thing that Isaiah Simmons has that the other 2 did not had was his height at 6'4". I mean, you can't teach height. You can't. And height is very important, especially on your user, the person you're running around on the field with. Being at 6'4", you know, makes it harder to throw those over the middle skinny posts or slants, and that's kind of why I prefer Isaiah Simmons. He also does get Avalanche NFL Combine and Lurk Artist NFL Combine, which is another reason why I actually have him above Bo and Cam. He gets better abilities in my opinion, and he also is 6'4". But again, really very interchangeable for the first 3 guys, though. Let's slide on over to number 6, who I view a little bit better than the first 3 that I named. The next guy I got on the list is Derwin James from the Genki Force promo. I don't know if this is just bias because I enjoy using Derwin James cards, but Derwin James has been a baller on my roster for a minute now, and I just really enjoy this card. He is only 6'2", so Isaiah Simmons does beat him out, but he does get those Genki Force abilities, and to be honest, I think he does get the best Genki Force X factors. It does cost a little bit, or you had to play during the promo to get him fully maxed out, but I mean, honestly, look at these. Look at all these free abilities and 1 AP abilities you can throw on this card to make him an absolute dog. And I mean, the price still reflects why he is very good. I mean, this card has been out for what feels like a month and a half now, and he's still going for 720,000 coins as a Redux. So, you know, price is reflecting why he is still very good, and that is why I have him as the 7th best user in the game right now. At number 6, though, I'm moving back over to actual linebackers, and Fred freaking Warner is my favorite user I've used so far in this game, and he's still on my squad today. We can go look at the stats, but I'll just talk about why I enjoy using this card so much. He just makes plays. The card is a stud. He also is like a big body on the field, and that's why I said I liked Isaiah Simmons so much, because I like the bigger size. And Fred Warner just has that at 95 speed. I mean, he's not the fastest guy, but he still can make plays, especially boosted up on theme teams. 6'3", 230. And the abilities is where he cooks, though. It's the mid-zone KO and Lurk Artist for free is why this card is so good. And that is why he slides in at number 6 on my best users. Number 5, I have Patrick Willis from the Combine promo. And boys, you can get this card for absolutely free by turning in all your Season 5 tokens. And if you need a user, I highly recommend you do that, because this Patrick Willis card is a freaking stud on the field. Looking down at the stats, though, you know he's a Combine card, so they're going to juice the stats. He also is going to get those Combine X factors, but stat-wise, 96 speed, 96 excel, can easily boost him up to 98 speed if needed. Also, 94 tackling, 98 hit power is very freaking good. He cannot cover in man for jack shit, but you're going to user this card, so don't put him on man coverages. He can guard the zone, though, if you need. But if you have Patrick Willis on your field, you're going to user him. Ability-wise, though, you boys see the abilities he gets for discounted. Obviously, free lurk, medium route KO, and mid-zone KO are probably the 3 that I would recommend using. He also gets deep in-zone KO for whatever reason, if you're ever putting him running back with him, if you ever need to do that, though. And the X Factors is Combine Avalanche, Colossus for 1, Dual Threat, and Dual Threat Combine. Alright boys, so we're hopping into the top 4, and I actually think I have the most expensive card at number 4, and it's Jeremy Chin. People might say you don't need to user Jeremy Chin. You might be right. He's an absolute stud wherever you put him on the field, and that means you can user him. 98 overall LTD weekly wild card, going for right around 1.8 million coins. Boys, if you want this card, you're gonna have to drop a bag on him, but I do think he is worth the coins. I usually don't say that about cards going for this much, but Jeremy Chin is a freak of nature. 98 speed, 96 excel, 99 jumping, just to highlight some few stats, 95 man, 99 zone, 86 hit power, 87 tackling. I mean, what more do you want? Oh, he's 6'3". That's what more you want. Jeremy Chin is very freaking expensive, but it shows 0 AP pick artist. He doesn't get any of the OP X factors, but I honestly don't think that matters because of just how juiced this card is, and that is why I have him as the 4th best user you can pick up for your squad today. At number 3, though, I have the last actual linebacker, and it's Luke Kuechly. What other way would you want to end the best users with the best linebacker of all time? Luke Kuechly is a freak of nature. If you boys remember his actual legend card from earlier in the year, that was the best user in the game for months. And then he drops to UL, and it's kind of the same thing at 96 speed, 96 excel. Really, really good pass rusher moves for a user. 95 tackling, 94 hit power, 85 man, and 96 zone. And ability wise, he gets free lurk artist and deep in zone KO for 1 AP. This card, there are certain players in Madden, I will say, that always play good, and I just think Luke Kuechly is one of those players, and so that's why Luke Kuechly starts the top 3 at number 3 on my best users to pick up for your team in Madden. Number 2 might actually be a little bit of a bold take, but this is where I have Grant Delpit. Looking at the card right now, 96 speed, 97 excel. You're like, what am I talking about right now? 96 zone, 88 man, 88 tackling. The 95 hit power is essential for a user, and he has very good hit power. He's 6'3", size does matter, and I think 6'3" and above is key. It's more the abilities. He gets free lurk artist, and I do think safeties are better as a user than this year. And any safety that gets free lurk artist is going to have just a higher boost in my eyes. If you boys don't know what lurk artist is, it basically makes your players on the field just animate 10 times better. makes him make those just like diving back interceptions. And there hasn't been a top 5 safety that is a user that gets lurk artists for free, and there won't be on this list except Grant Delpit, so that's why I have him at number 2. Let me know if that's a little high. I think him and Luke Kuechly though could flip depending on if you're a linebacker guy or if you're a safety guy. And the best user in the game is hands down the best safety in the game. It's Kyle Hamilton. Boys, for 1.75 million coins on Xbox, you can get this absolute monster of a user. Let's go slide down to the stats. He gets every single team chem, so if you run a theme team, you can get the 99 speed, 99 excel immediately, 97 man, and 97 zone. So if you want to switch off on him from a play, you boys know he's going to lock down wherever you put him on the field. And then overall to the ability side, I mean, look at these: deep route and deep zone, and pick artist and medium route. This card's a stud. Really, the reason that I have him up at number 1 is stats, and he is 6'4". Where's height? Here it is. 6'4", 220. If you boys remember the Kyle Hamilton from Zero Chill, that LTD was absolutely nuts. And the team of the year Kyle Hamilton is much better. And he is expensive, but I said that at the beginning of the video. The top 10 users are going to be expensive. That's why they're the top 10 at their position. Having a good user is probably the most important thing on your defense. So I understand why they're expensive. And boys, that's all I have for you fellas today. Let me know what you think about this video. What was I right about? What was I wrong about? Make sure you let me know. I will catch you fellas in the next video though. Peace.